How do I swear I have a thing for muting the BRB. Hang on. No, that just moved the microphone. I might get off that punk for now. Hey bunnies, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. We're here. I had a week off. I think it was more than a week. I was sick. It was great fun. But I'm better now. Yeah, still haven't started making YouTube videos again, unfortunately. I have fully set up my home streaming system so I can edit videos. So this is a downstairs area that's separate from the house, so I've got to walk outside. So when it's raining, I don't really want to edit videos, but I can now do it from the comfort of my living room, which is great. So I'll probably be doing more of that. We'll see. Editing down videos that I've already recorded for, you know, stream throughs and stuff like that. So today, playing some Cloudpunk. I can't remember where exactly we were at. We saw Cora, I think, for the first time last stream, I believe, for reals, and we didn't believe it was them. So we're gonna do that. I feel like it's almost done, but we might have another stream in it. And at the end of the stream, we're gonna do a game choice, game wheel, and you can jump on the Discord, you can vote for the next game, it'll be great. Now obviously, I still haven't fixed my setup, so if you hear it echoing the hell, I do, like, you know, tell me if it's echoing, that's fine, I would like to hear it, but yeah, I'm just still trying to figure out the best way to echo prevent. I could probably turn the shower screen into put some blankets on top of it to like dampen sound a bit more. I do want to get like a rug or something for the computer section of here, but the other side is like gym stuff, so I don't really want to, maybe like a fitness mat, although they're like rubber, they won't help anyway. Maybe, I don't know if rubber dampens sound or not. I don't know how, I don't know acoustics very well, I'll be honest, which is why my audio is always a little bit funky. To be fair, my microphone's probably on its way out. I think it's older than my Blue Yeti was when it died by a fair few years. I think my Blue Yeti lasted like 3 years, and I feel like this Rode microphone I bought after then, and so depending on how long I've been streaming, it's probably like 10 years old. I don't know if you can see on the microphone when you got it, probably not. I don't see anything. But it's old, it's moved to like 4 different houses. So I probably need a new one, but I think when I get a new one, I'll go for an XLR, something fancier, because why would I not upgrade, you know? Because the only other alternative is, I think, buying the exact same microphone, but new. Right? Like the Rode NT USB hasn't changed. So like, and that's like the best, I feel like that's considered the best of the microphones, still, of the USB microphones. Okay. Now, fiddling around with all that, it logged me out because it was a week since I've streamed, so I had to log all in again, which is why it took me longer than I thought. Okay, yes. We got a delivery.
We're going away from the city?
Away from the city. Ah, I remember.
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
See, I still don't think we are trying to save these people from starving. That's I remember what happened last time.
Getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
See, I do remember that. Oop. And being pretty sure that that's not how stuff was going to go down. Is that fuel? Because, like, why would... From the looks of things, Cloudpunk is a pretty... I might have to chuck a... Never mind, I did not need to do this. I forget what button that is to... Oh, it's right click. It's right click. Okay. Yeah, I really hope we learn more about these characters in the DLC and in the... Why am I going to Fuel? We've been to Fuel. In the DLC and in the new game that's coming out, the like restaurant simulator. I am keen on that, by the way. I'll add both the DLC and the restaurant simulator when it comes out to the game wheel, because I really want to play those, and I hope you do too. But it's one of those... I feel like Cloudpunk is a really good game for like talking about on stream, because there is just a lot happening where it's just conversation. I feel like most games that are like dystopian in nature, they're very good to talk about, because it's like kind of like someone saying something and you being like, what just happened there, because it's like scary to think about. So I do want to play those two on stream so we can have a chat about it. But yeah, so there is I can't remember if it's called something funky, the new game that's coming out, or if it's just... I feel like it's just called Nivalis, which is weird because it's like a restaurant simulator. The Neo Tauren. Tauren-like. So this is a different set of tunnels. This isn't the tunnels that Cora was at. The vents are like not guarded. The other thing was. Pick up whatever this is. Just some money. Retsu.
You the delivery stooge.
Stooge?
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore. None of our vehicles work. The fuel lines froze. You should keep your engine running.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes. I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
How do you
Interesting.
live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the packages here. Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is our life.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just another Nivali. My name's Retsu.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city down
The
here.
big stack.
It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom like barnacles. And you know what?
What?
It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made this place a kind of home.
You been here a while?
Yeah.
It is interesting.
I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the vents. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to be ready for the chills.
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour.
Ugh.
He figured out how to cross the steam lanes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could, it was Zeke.
And you took his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the longest surviving settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew Zeke's grandkids. Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents, attracted a lot of folk that wanted to live off the grid. Away from corp security and the lights and the headaches. Everyone has headaches in the big stack, you know.
I don't.
I don't.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually. Doesn't the air smell cleaner down here?
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Well, that is the problem right now. This is supposed to be summer.
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents
Oh,
cycle
Jesus.
between warm and
Okay.
cold over a predictable time period. Or at least they used to. It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad recently.
Yeah, I'm so...
We have a saying here. Cora provides. Well, right now, all Cora is providing is a new ice age.
What
Yeah.
do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything, and all of us. Cora is the provider and the caretaker and the disciplinarian. Cora holds out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin. Sometimes the fist holds wood. Sometimes the fist strikes us. And yet we must endure.
So Cora is your...
Salvation. And right now, Cora has sent us you.
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of the corpse.
You said you cling like a... what did you call it? A barnacle?
Harsh and fair words, Ronia. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
I have. It was a computer screen.
So you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. We really are starving.
Okay, let's
3
go.
families. I can give the coordinates to your vehicle.
I wonder
Okay, I'll
if
get going
Cloudpunk's
then.
going to
I'll
dock
see
our
you on the way
pay
back.
for doing that. I mean, they don't care about where we go. The packages get delivered.
Ronia. They live like sculptures of ice. Fragile. Temporary.
I love. So this game is like a weird mix. I feel of both Cyberpunk and like a Warhammer 40k with like just religious connection to the city, but okay. How do I? This way. But somehow, like, still keeps a focus on, like, hope, whereas Cyberpunk and Warhammer both are, like, inherently very hopeless stories. Which, it's I mean, there's no way that I'm gonna get locked into a story. I don't know why I keep...
Who are you?
I was sent to deliver supplies.
Sent by who?
Cloudpunk.
I don't know who that is. You from the big stack? Get out of here.
You need this. It's food.
I don't need nothing from you.
Retsu said...
Retsu sent you?
Yes, he said you should take this.
What did you say? Give it here.
They don't trust us very much.
I bet they have their reasons, Camus.
It's because I'm taking everything on the ground. But yeah, it's like crazy that this is like the plot-wise, it's very. It's got very like the Warhammer like. We don't understand the machines anymore that like we've made, and then it's got the cyberpunk kind of like just dystopian stuff, but like it still focuses on hopeful, and I really like that, and I really hope that the DLC and the new game kind of still embodies that like hope. Although I'm wondering if like plot wise, because the DLC and this game have Rania as the main character who's not from the city, so like she came here for money, and like that's maybe where the hope is coming from. So maybe if we're maybe if we're playing as a city folk in the new game,
I brought you supplies.
it'll be a little
Who
less
sent you?
like that.
Retsu.
Well, okay then. I ain't seen no one from the stacks down here in years. Decades even. You know, maybe you can use this. You put it in the wall and it gives you a token.
Oh.
Or something like that.
Thanks. It's just 5 numbers on a bit of paper.
That's right. Thank you kindly for the supplies. Now we even. Well,
That's
thank you
the bank
kindly.
thing, right? Is that the bank thing? I think that's a bank thing. This feels like a dead end. Yes, I'm still very worried that we've just poisoned the Vents people. Either that or Cora wants the Vents people to live, and Cora said the delivery, because I maybe.
Hello, I'm here too.
They already called me on the old CB radio and told me you were on your way. You're the talk of the town, lady.
I'm just a
Sick.
delivery driver.
Well, I don't know if anybody has said this to you before, but I'll say it now. Thank you.
No.
Thanks. I mean, you're welcome.
I'd get back to the city as quick as possible, lady. There's a chill coming. I can feel it in my bones. Anyone outside is gonna get sharded. Go, quickly.
Sharded.
Don't think twice about coming back here, you hear?
Okay, good luck.
Sick. Did we actually deliver it? This feels... Oh, I can't park? Uh-oh. Oh, is it just because I
can
was...
see Retsu.
Uh-oh.
Why is he not moving?
Oh no. Camus, find us somewhere to park.
The security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now. If you got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
So sad. Can't block you, but I don't like... It's just don't bother. If you're a real person,
I
don't
am
bother.
getting a message request.
If you're a bot,
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my
don't say
comm.
anything.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it through, I guess.
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes, sometimes with bumps, dents, and a dime store paint job.
What? Who is this?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? And nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother. She'd pegged me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold, I was getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad, it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying. I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Pasta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Debt corpse. Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey, Huxley,
Yeah,
if
right.
you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a debt corp?
Yes, is what I wanted to say. But the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker, the story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me a nav point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way.
Wrong way. Okay. Interesting. Hang on. There are items. I park over here. Have I not? No, I've been here. I just mustn't have gotten those items. I wonder if there's a bank here. For me to try that thing on. That yellow thing's a bank, isn't it? Oh, but it's up the top. We can wait. We can wait. We're not in a hurry. Why aren't we getting a Cloudpunk delivery? Okay. IC 652. One C652. Nice. What's happening there? Why did it say words? Is there like a man stuck underneath the thing? That was weird. Okay, let's grab those items and then we will Find the PI. I really thought I'd get through that. This is where I'm going, right? Yeah. Yeah. I am interested to see Nivalis in that high def that the new game's gonna have. It'll be editing. I do like the kind of pixel stuff that this game's got on it, like the voxel aesthetic, but I don't know. It's just it's interesting. Some more plasteel. We got a lot of money lying in our inventory at the moment. Ooh, is that a punch card? Nice. There's definitely like one portion of the city where I haven't looked at punch cards at all. I kind of want to look. Those might be punch cards too. How do I get there though? I put on the Twitch chat so I could see like follows and stuff because I feel like that's really hard to do. But it's so hard to see chats on the Twitch chat. I feel like I remember... No, I feel like it's possible. Yeah, it's totally possible to do this. I don't know why I've been here, but I haven't like touched any items. I guess maybe I was in a rush. Because this is 2 punch cards, isn't it? Oh no. Opposite of 2 punch cards, it's probably 2 random items. Actually, what's like, this is a key, right? Item and loot. Okay, so this is loot, and then the white is either items or quest items. So if I look at the map now, I scroll up a bit. So many... I may as well go through Meadow Market and the Cauldron, right? Grab all the punch cards while I'm there. Right? Because I do really want to... I feel like Evelyn's story is, like, important. Like, maybe it's completely not, you know? But, like, just the concept of her story makes me feel like it's kind of the thing. Actually, can I go through here? Ugh. Yeah, I can. Arterial City Link Passage. Where was it going? Down. And I can do that on the highway now. Just because it was like a 100-car explosion or something like that. And then Evelyn, like, had her memories frozen, and I don't know, that just seems like something important. Okay, so those banks are just to get money. People can offer you their bank card, essentially. So, I'm glad to know how you do that. Because I felt like I was missing something, having a whole ass building that I can interact with that just gives me nothing, essentially. Also, it's like cold in here. It's getting colder. But like, I think I was mentioning last stream, It's... Ooh, a video game cartridge. I'll sell some stuff to this merchant.
Here's what I could offer you today.
I was mentioning that, like, the heat, from the computer was enough to, like, warm up the area without the cold, without it, like, escaping because this room is pretty good at insulating. Still don't know. I don't think they're important. I think we may as well sell those fires. I'll keep the coolant because I still feel like maybe I can use it.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you again.
I also really don't know what if I need to use the money for anything, really. This looks like a new side story. Patchwork.
Hey, please stop. I need your help.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I can't.
Just one moment. I know I look monstrous.
No, you don't. I'm just really busy.
Making deliveries. I know. That's why I need your help. They call me Patchwork.
You need to call my company if you want a delivery. I can't take on jobs from people on the street.
I can pay you. No one else will help me. People scream.
They scream?
The children are frightened. They tell stories about me. About the freak.
I don't
Really?
think they do.
There are plenty of androids back in the Eastern Peninsula that want to wear dermis but can't keep it in good repair.
In Navalis, such a thing is seen as an abomination. Unclean.
Dermis is expensive. Do you ever consider just living as an android?
No.
Never. I don't feel like an android. My body feels wrong. I want to have skin, to breathe, to feel, to sweat, to touch people without them recoiling.
I understand. What do you want from me?
I can't leave this alleyway. They run from me. Corpsec would fine me for causing a scene. I
Would
need
it?
dermis.
Interesting.
Only buy from less reputable sources.
You want me to buy you black market skin cells? No way.
I can pay you well. As a human, it is not even illegal for you. Only androids are forbidden from buying from unofficial vendors.
I'm sorry, you need to find someone else.
There is no one else. I have been like this for a week. I will not live like this. I cannot.
How far do I need to go?
All the
Just
actors
2
have been
months
like
over.
really
Here is the
good.
money.
For some reason,
You can keep
Patchwork's...
half.
I don't know if he's trying
What is
to
his
like...
name?
Greppo. He stands in the corner, a thin mustache. He is hard to miss.
And what is your name?
I told you. They call me Patchwork.
What is your name?
Pete. I would like to be called Pete.
I'll do what I can, Pete.
Like, all the actors have been really good, and I'm not saying he's bad. I don't... Something's weird about the way he's speaking. I think it must be like he's trying to be a robot. He's trying to sound robotic, but also emotional. So he's like, he sounds off. Oh, this is where... Isn't Greppo... No, maybe not.
Greppo?
That's me. Keep moving, sick.
What? I'm not Corpsec.
Sure you ain't. I don't have anything for you.
Dermis. I need it. For a friend.
Oh. The skin job found someone to come out and play? How is Patchwork Man?
His name is Pete.
Pete? Who's he fooling? He's the Patchwork Man. With the wobbly jelly eyes and the flesh hanging off him like he's skin meat.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know what they say about him? The Patchwork Man loves to see the smiles on kids' faces. That's why he wears them over his own.
Yikes.
Just
Dude's
give me
an
the
asshole.
Dermis.
Sure. Tell Patchwork I said hi. That freak.
Asshole.
Interesting. I don't really get... this whole thing. Why is Buxley in there? I thought he was in danger. Well, not he was in danger. Someone else is in danger. Alright, you on this?
I can't believe you have to deal with that Greppo guy.
Did you get the dermis?
Yeah, it's just a vial with some liquid.
That's right. The cells are microscopic, but they grow and renew. I'll have full human skin for a few months, at least. Then it breaks down.
Can you get something more permanent?
Not unless a million limbs suddenly appear in my bank account.
Would you ever live as an android?
Would you?
I guess not.
Thank you for your help.
See you around, Pete.
Alright, Patchwork Man has been saved. Now we go upstairs to find the rest of the items before we go into there. Because I'm assuming, because we were taking him somewhere, and last time we took someone, like we tried to take someone somewhere, it like automatically decided to jump in the car and we had to go, which sucks. Okay, there's 2 items and they're both up. And one looks like a hole punch. Oh, he's not, he's up in the, he's up at the top. Okay.
Are you Huxley?
The dame really came through.
I picked him up. I shouldn't have, but I did.
Why do you talk like that?
Who was this bum that was questioning me? Another tin can with an attitude and too many questions. I gave him the brush off.
Hey, don't talk to him like that or I'll drop you in the hollows.
The dame had a point. I'd better play nice for now. I'd slip her some bills when she took me to the holocaust machine. A handful of limbs should help dip this sour lemon in a little sugar.
Can you understand what he is saying?
About 40% of it.
The dame and the car were close. Any fool could see that. But I looked beyond the surface. She was a girl from out of town, still as green as the water supplies down in the vents.
You said you're a private investigator. Do you really think that's how they talk?
She had an attitude, but I liked her. And a dog, too.
How did he know I was, your dog?
I guess that's what investigators do, right?
There was a holocaust machine up ahead, but I had to keep a real low profile. I'd give the dame my number and let her grab the cash for me.
And that number would be?
I gave her the digits. 54244. She was a smart cookie. She'd remember them.
54244. 54244. 54244. 54244. Oh, it's up the top. Nice. Okay. We got 16 more punch cards to go. But it looks like I'm allowed to just run around. I thought it would stop me from doing that, but it didn't. Okay, bank's back there. We can enter that code and get some moolah out of it. And then we'll go to the other place of the punch cards, and then we'll take him back to where he needs to go.
I settled the bill. Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
He's kind of growing on me.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta anyway? What happened to her?
It was a story so sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a small-time hustler called Peter Unthrink. He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, he sought the help of Midtown's best, cheapest PI.
So the debt corpse can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The dead corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this? Did something happen to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. I guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well, I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
So, is it a bug, or did he intentionally get like a PI? Was he originally a PI android, but he bought a like PI? He bought like something that he thought would help him be a better PI, but it was like an acting chip that turned him into an actor that's pretending to be a PI. We talking here? Is that what that says? Synth Ocean Club. More smut. Okay, that's everything in this area, except those two lads, which I will talk to now.
Tico, you made it all the way to the ground.
Yes, all for nothing. Nari is not here.
Rudy.
I'm sorry. You know, maybe it's time to let her go.
It is difficult, but this place, Nari would have liked it. When my visual sensors run in low resolution mode, it looks a little like the seaside town where we grew up.
You grew up? Tico, was Nari like you?
I don't know what you mean.
An android.
I'm sorry, there are some things I can't talk about. Nari was a woman like you.
Oh, you don't understand what you are.
She thought we were the same, so I did too. My father called me prototype. I didn't look any different to the
Is he
people
the
around
first
me.
android?
But you felt different.
Yes, unless I was with Nari. When we were together, it felt like we were different from everyone else, but the same as each other.
Tico, you know, if she was human, she's probably... Did you say you were together in a place called Tokyo? I don't know the name, but I think it's a very ancient place. You and Nari were together a long, long time ago.
I am sure I will find her. Yes, I am sure. Do
Poor
you
Tika.
think I am getting closer? Will I find her soon?
Yes, I think you'll both be together soon.
That's wonderful news. I can't wait to see her again.
Sad boy. Andy, what are you
Excuse
doing?
me. I am not usually permitted to speak.
I do not like your avatar.
I'm really busy.
It will only take a moment.
Really busy.
I have no one else to ask.
No one else but the million people walking past as we speak? I need to stop talking to randos on the street.
Correct.
You do me more kindness by acknowledging me than anyone else has shown.
Damn it. What do you want?
A ride.
I knew
Already got a
it.
passenger.
No way.
I will pay you.
I'm not a taxi.
I know. Cloudpunk, right? I recognize your car. You're a delivery driver. So deliver me.
I deliver packages, not people. You're not a package.
Actually, I am.
Uh-huh. Listen, this has been lovely, but I have to...
I am not lying. Look at my ID card. Here it is.
Okay, it lists your owner. Weird. That doesn't make you a package, though.
It makes me property. Ask your automata.
Camus, can you check this ID? 1, 14, 4, 25, 4, 15, 12, 12.
Property belonging to an android called Sarinam. Citizenship voluntarily revoked last month. If found, return to owner.
I told you. Will you take me back to Sari? I'll pay you. You can't even get in trouble. It's not far.
I guess. Get in then.
It's party time. All my passengers need to get delivered.
So, your property?
Yes.
And you want to go back to your owner? Don't slaves want to escape?
I'm not a slave. Being the property of a rich android is my career. Just like driving deliveries is yours.
So he's a trophy wife?
Okay, I get it.
I do not get it.
Yeah, actually, I don't get it either. Do you need help to run away?
No. I love my work.
How is being owned by someone else work?
Supply and demand. It's economics.
What do you supply?
Sex.
Oh no, how does that... Why... No, don't tell me.
I am curious. Tell me.
Damn it, I'm curious too.
I am only qualified to provide my services to Smoothskins, but I offer a range of services.
Smooth skins?
It means androids with humanoid dermis, rubber, synthetic flesh, or plastic.
Interesting.
You know, the androids that look a lot like humans, not the boxy ones.
Right. And you...
Many androids look back on the long period when they were used as sex dolls by humans as a shameful period.
It was shameful.
Yes, but some of the androids now have an interest in reversing the roles. They want to have sex with humans who behave and respond. Or rather, don't respond. Like sex dolls.
Oh no, like for revenge?
Not exactly. More like a, how would you say it? A kink.
Ooh.
I find this very interesting.
Camus.
Is it not interesting?
It's weird.
Whoa.
Sex is weird.
Yes, I agree. Weird and interesting.
It just seems so seedy.
Sex work is work. I make people happy. I'm good at what I do.
But does this android need to own you? Do you need
So wait,
to give
is
up your
he-
personhood for them?
That's what makes it real for my clients.
Is he
If I
also an
didn't
android
really give
though?
up my autonomy, it would just be a game.
Maybe it would be okay if it was just a game. People are into role play, right? Aren't you putting yourself in danger by letting someone own you?
I am, but I trust my clients.
I have a question about the sex.
I can't believe we're talking about this.
How do you do sex?
Well, they want a sex doll, or something like a sex doll. So, a lot of the time, I just lie there.
Didn't
Interesting.
android sex dolls have more functions?
Later models did, but the early ones just lay there. Sometimes they made noises.
Fascinating.
I'm not sure I can go through with this.
Please, just leave me at the Vinculum Ascender. My owner will collect me from the spire.
I don't know. Camus, I think maybe we should take Andy somewhere else. What do you think?
I am not sure. Where could we take him?
Midtown? At least he'd be safe there.
Safe? With no money, no job, and no owner?
Maybe it is better to leave him in Midtown. I don't think people should be able to stop being people and become things instead.
Me neither.
But it is what I want.
Quiet, I need to think.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not up to you to decide what other people want. This is the first time she said something that I'm like, no, I think just do what the person says. Like, there's no one you're actively hurting with this. It's just he's doing something a little bit weird. You know what I mean? Where am I? I go up.
Thank you for respecting my choice.
I think you should reconsider.
Here is your money. Goodbye.
I can't believe he is an object. He seems so much like a person.
I'm not so sure.
Can I ask another question about the sex?
Absolutely not.
And we've been here. Alright, let's go take Huxley to his office now, which I'm pretty sure was way back there. Is there any more punch cards here, actually, while we're running around? There's a lot of punch cards at Hobbs Thoroughfare, so let's go there. That way? Is it around that way? Auden! Thank you for sub. Thank you for Prime sub. How you going? I just woke up my dog. I'm sorry, bud. There's more punch cards on this level, right? I can't tell from here. Okay.
Please remember that unlicensed jazz in Nivalis is punishable by death.
Unlicensed jazz? Barry B. Benson would hate this place.
For a yearly permit.
Just finished watching Not E3. Some solid games are coming out. Nice. Not E3? What's Not E3? Is it called Not? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Is it like an indie game showcase? Summer Games Fest. Aha. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there are a lot of solid games coming out all the time now. Like, I feel like I'm always excited for at least one game. E3 100 and Summer Games Fest took over. Oh, interesting. I didn't actually hear about that. I don't think I've ever, like, properly watched a lot of, other than the games shows that I watched with you, I don't think I've actually ever watched any of the showcases. Where am I going? So I don't know a lot about them. Other than every so often I'll see an announcement that was announced at a showcase and go, oh, that was cool. Yeah, they're all American, so I don't really say anything. Like there's... yeah, I don't know. Unless it's an Australian developer, I won't see them until the morning after, like the freaking midday after everything's all done. It's just a new 007 game. First looked shit, then it looked good. New 007 game sounds interesting. I've not. I don't think I've ever played a 007 game. Like, I don't think I've even played, like, GoldenEye, I think, or something. Some of the good games to you on Discord. Nice. I'll have to have a look at them. Barotrauma's getting an update? Oh, hell yeah. It's been having pretty consistent, like, quality of life upgrades, I think. I need to get back into it and try stuff out, because it's a very different game than since release. Punch card. Sick. This new one lets you make a home port. Oh, that is something I've always thought a stationary base would be really cool for Barotrauma. Assuming that's what you mean by a home port. Oh my god, there's that ad break thing on Twitch. My monitor's too small and it comes up over the entire Twitch chat. So now I can't see anything you're saying. I'm minimizing it. There we go. Where is... Okay, we've got an item here. And then the rest of the items are down? Perhaps? Yeah, I always thought a home port would be really cool. Barotrauma. Something like that. So I'm glad that they're doing it. See, I'm still upset that they removed the batteries from headsets and stuff like that. I feel like it's not that big a deal, but they're trying to like make it less simulatory, I think, and that's fine. But it was so cool to have the ability to like... I think Barotrauma is a game where I really wanted to have those moments where you're like, oh, do I use this battery to be able to talk to my friends, or do I use it to save my life, kind of thing. But I think a lot of people just use Discord, which, yeah. I still think Discord needs a... Wait, have I been here before? Why does that go up? Does this... Can I get here? No, it's completely locked. Oh no, I got Corpse Fire. Actually, just simple and not too impactful. Yeah. I think having that ability to swap between, like, important and... What are you?
Welcome to Ashima Ramen and Seafood.
Ramen?
My name is Eddie. What can I do for you?
Traditional sushi set.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
Oh, I actually ate it. I thought it would be an item. What's the what's the point of at all? Is there a single point? A fire break? Hell yeah! I've seen like Jesse do a. Do you need to talk to me? No. I've seen Jesse talk about that. Jesse Cox talk about that a bit, and I'm interested in it. I need to look at that new footage because I felt like it looked like it was too. It was too not extraction shootery, but like looking at it, it just looked like a run and gun shooter completely, and it looked like there was not much control aspect. From the last footage I saw about it. Okay, what? How do I get to there? A lot more control in this trailer, nice. Because yeah, that's what I was a bit worried about. But then also Jesse Cox was talking about how much he liked it, and I know that he's done so many. What do you call them? He's done so many like lore videos and stuff on Control and Alan Wake that I was like, there's no way he likes this if it's just a Left 4 Dead shooter. You know what I mean? I didn't want to say Left 4 Dead when there's an ad. I don't. You probably can't see that. I don't know. I don't actually know if I have ads turned off for subscribers or not. But yeah, it looked like it was a. I didn't want to say Left 4 Dead because I felt like it looked more like a. There's other games that are Left 4 Dead-ish, and I'm trying to think of the one that, like, I was thinking like Aliens Fireteam. No, it's because I'm hell yeah. I was thinking more like Aliens Fireteam, or where it's like Left 4 Dead-ish, but it didn't seem like it was as managed, if that makes sense. I don't know. N-word RPG duels? Is that what they just said? But yeah. Okay, so I need to go across and then... No. Wait. I need to be down there. That's where the thing is? Oh, maybe if I just go to the teleporter there, it'll go to there. That'll be fine. Cloudpunk's really good, by the way. I don't know if you've watched any of the VODs. It's a lot of walking around, so a lot of chatting, but I really love the concept of it, and I'm really keen to play the DLC and the new game that's coming out. It's supposed to come out this year, I think. Because it's good. It's good. It's like Cyberpunk ish. Myself had it up by the deck. It's been a while. It has been a while. Yes. It's been. I don't think I've. I mean, I'm still not, but I haven't talked to you with my voice since before I had my child. Now I have a child, a little baby bunny. Yeah. Since Repo, yeah. Epic Daddy. Exactly. But yeah, Cloudpunk, I want to say the Cloudpunk story is almost like a mixture of like, I want to say it's very loosely Warhammer in the sense that like a lot of it's like I don't understand the technology that we're using. Like there's so many layers of technology that the people trying to maintain the technology have no idea. It's like basically ancient to them and they have no idea how it works. And there's like essentially machine gods, really, that are real just AI. But they just think that they're gods. Because what else could they be? They don't make sense to them. And then you've got the dystopian cyberpunk nature of it, which does exist. Everyone is really upset, but I feel like the game's the like main layer of the game is that all of the characters have hope that they can live a better life, which is super different from like Cyberpunk and Warhammer, where everything sucks. Everyone wants their lives to end. But with this, everyone's like really hopeful, which I really like, and I hope that it keeps that up for the DLC and the restaurant simulator is what I believe the new game is going to be. I think it's just called Novalis, which feels like a weird name for the new one, because we're in Nivalis in this one, we're working for Cloudpunk. Unless the restaurant's owned by Corpsec, I feel like maybe we should name it after the restaurant or something. Thought those were separate games. Cloudpunk, cool. I mean, Cloudpunk, this is set in the city of Nivalis. Then there is a DLC that you play as this character as well. And then the new game is just called Nivalis, and it's a restaurant kind of simulator, I believe. I'm pretty sure. But it's very weird that I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Where's this? How do I get to the store page from here?
That dreams matter. We'll 3D print your subconscious while you wait.
I don't know if I can. I figured that
Dreams matter.
I can't. From different devs. Hang on. Let me check on that. No, it's by Ion Lands. I think Ion Lands made Cloudpunk. Oh no, hang on. They're the developer, not the publisher. The publisher's 505 Games. I'm pretty sure Ion Lands does both. Yeah, both by Ion Lands. So Cloudpunk, and then the Cloudpunk City of Ghosts DLC, which I think is the same as I think it's the same length as the main game. I could be wrong. I think that's what I saw. And then Nivalis, coming in 2025, is developed by Ion Lands again, but it's got a different publisher. The first game was published by Ion Lands, and this game is published by a 505, which may be where you thought they were different, because the publisher's different. Do you have Nivalis on your wish list? Yeah. So it is a restaurant sim set in Nivalis, and the one reason that I think you could have thought that they were different is that the graphics is so different, and I'm kind of interested in it. I don't mind it. It's like semi-voxel, but it's much prettier, and the character models are not voxel. Like, if you look at the pictures, all of the art in the game is still voxel kind of looking, and some of the structures are, but the people aren't, which is interesting. It kind of has a weird vibe to it that I really like. I didn't actually notice that before looking at the pictures again. I only remember that the models were different, but that actually makes me a little bit happier with the graphic style, because I feel like the voxel was really cool. I feel like it was a really cool part of the game, and the fact that the terrain is voxely but the people aren't is almost fine. Hang on, so grow your business, manage restaurants and nightclubs, make friends, buy and decorate apartments, go fishing. Okay, so I thought, when I read it, I thought it was just a restaurant sim. But from the looks of maybe I just misread the description. Maybe it's less of a restaurant sim and more of a Yakuza game, where you have a lot of business management mini games, but you're running around Nivalis. I kind of don't like. I'm wondering if the game is the Nivalis is spoiling me about Cloudpunk's ending now that I'm looking at it, because why are there so many bright sunny days in the screenshots? Do we break through to the surface at some point? Because as far as I know, the only one who can see the sun is the Spire in this game. So if there's sunlight, does that not mean that we do something at the end of this game that gets us out? I punked the clouds out of the sky. Yeah, you still see those clouds in some of the screenshots. But you also see, like, the water underneath you and, like, a sunny day shining off the water. Which doesn't make sense because the water under here is, like, the sewers at the very bottom. So it should all be underneath these clouds unless it's, like, leaving Nivalis. I don't know. Yeah, I really love the plot here, and I'm keen for that game, and I'm keen for the DLC because now that's it for the. Oh, hang on. Let's go to Malport first. I'm sorry, Huxley. You've been with me for a very long time. I need the punch cards. I need to find out Evelyn's story. Wait, where was it? Oh, we just keep going. Okay. Is it that? Oh no, it's up further. I'm sure that I'll have to land here at some point, but I love the characters here too. I hope that if we don't play as Rania in the next game that we at least see Rania. What is that? What is that X? Maybe something they haven't spawned in yet. Maybe it's like DLC. I don't know. I am wondering if at the end of this... So there is a machine god. Basically, as far as I can tell, the god of luck is what they're seen as. But it's like the AI, the mother of AI in Nivalis. But some people kind of worship it as like the beating heart of the city kind of thing, and some people are like, oh, it's, the devil kind of thing. And some people know that it's just like an AI that existed and probably doesn't exist anymore. But we met it. It is interesting. It is interesting that... I don't know, there's a lot of stuff in this game that I'm keen to learn more about from Nivalis and the DLC. I think there's another character in the DLC. Let's just off-road it. That you can play as. I think you can play as both. But there's another character. I don't know how I feel about this being essentially Earth also. We met an android that was born a long time ago looking for their friend who was a human, and he was clearly born in Tokyo, which doesn't exist anymore. Which I do wonder how the cities work in this. Like, obviously we're at a place called Little China. So like, what is China? You know what I mean? Like, to the people, is this China just a street name? If they've never heard of Tokyo? But then also, like, a lot of the street signs in this place are a mixture of English, Chinese, and, like, Japanese. So, like, I don't know how like, there's a lot of stuff going on that just doesn't really make sense to me. Oh no, this is my Cyberpunk anyway. Don't need to play Cyberpunk anymore. We have a version of it that's hopeful. There was an AI learning from Earth. Perhaps. Oh, well that's what I was like, where was I going with the AI Cora machine god thing? Cora kind of wants the world to end, and I think the main kind of overarching plot of this is that like parts of the city are just like getting thrown into the ocean. There are a lot of like car crashes that result in hundreds of people dead, and no one really knows what it is, and they're all like, oh, it's Cora, revenge. And Cora, it basically confirmed that she is just fucking people over because the world is not worth it. I'm wondering if we, at the end of this, either kill or...
Your office is all boarded up. Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was
repair.
fired, but that place was where I slept, so I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness, but what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says.
Sick. Yeah, anyway, we're currently delivering a android who thinks he's a PI. Sorry, I think he is a PI. But I think he's bought a chip. Oh, that goes down. Is that down? I guess so. Right? There was nothing. I had to go down. No? I think I didn't need to go down. I think I need to go back up. For us character, yeah. So I think he's an android who is a PI, and then I reckon he's bought. We haven't got any confirmation here, but I think he's bought like a PI chip, but it was actually like a chip for acting, like pretending to be a like gumshoe PI, and that's why he talks like that. So he was actually just a good PI, and now he is a weird lad.
Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar and ask for the Smoking Man.
We're not taking him there too, are we?
I
yeah, it is fun.
The dame for much more. She'd already stuck her neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
Is it? Are you sure? 1200? Yeah, so he actually can't physically talk like a normal person. And she was kind of like, if you can answer me like a normal person, we'll take you on this, we'll take you where you need to go. And he was kind of like, he's like said a normal thing, and then reverted back to PI android. There's some interesting android characters in this, right? So one that we've delivered one that was a head in a box.
Soon we'd be at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the smoking man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Uh-oh.
Control?
No. It is for Huxley.
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He'd paid good money, but I've been stuck down in the hollows.
You lied to me. It's not even on the same
lead went
street.
cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no cash.
There was an android that had sold So the android in a box actually sold his body to get further up in the levels.
I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that. But what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
I hope the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus, just let it go.
Nice. And then there's also Camus, your dog, who was an android dog, and then you took the dog's chip out when you left the Eastern Peninsula and went to Navalis, and immediately threw out the chip in your car so that you could have your dog back, essentially. Oh, you're following me. You didn't... The one issue I have with this game is that the avatars look nothing like the voxels that they've got. Like, that's not the android Huxley that we were just talking to. That's a random guy. That's just a dude. Also, I keep seeing these lads and thinking that they're naked, but it's just like a weird jumpsuit they got going on. Smoking Jojo. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? That hat looks like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Took you long enough.
Are you the one that left the note?
Who are you? The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smoking Jojo because he was cute. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt out, overheating and underperforming. He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but Jojo's lips were normally sealed tighter than...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the Hollows, and he says he's looking for a girl
Does look
called
like JoJo.
Pashta.
Exactly.
Why did you leave the note?
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You can fry an egg on my processor.
Can't you get help? Repairs?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like me no more. And I ain't got no limbs anyway. Point is, if I want to do some good, I better do it now while I can. Huxley, I know something about this girl you're looking for.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how did he know I was looking for Pashta?
You've been asking around town. Word gets out. I was playing a private gig a few months back. The pay was real good, and I'm still the best horn player in town. Even if I don't look too good these days. What with all the rust and all. While I was there, I overheard some things. This ex-corp goon called Raguan was there.
Raguan?
About how he got screwed over.
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like this. Give me a minute.
Jojo was singing like a songbird, but would we dance to his
I love
beat?
how Huxley says this out
Please be
loud.
quiet for a minute, okay? I can't believe I'm getting sucked into this. So what does this Raguan guy have to do with Pashta?
Well, this Raguan guy's drunk, and he's throwing his weight around. Near enough getting into a fight with some waiter who's just trying to serve the champagne. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he's dangerous, and he can make people disappear. He says he's not to be messed with, because the last guy that messed with him lost his kids. Then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link him to Pashta in any way.
But he says the name. I was the only one that heard him. But he takes a drink, and through his tears he keeps saying, "Sorry, Pashta, sorry." Now, ain't that a thing?
Did he sell Pashta somewhere?
At least.
The trail had gone cold for a while, but with Jojo's help, we picked it up again.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in the Hava. After
I
that,
think I've
though,
been here
you're on
before.
your own, Huxley.
There's no items here. Yeah. You're on your own, Huxley. Alright, this is, by the way, this seems to be a main mission.
He is still here? Why is he still here?
Chemist really
taking him
hates
to
him.
one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can
Surely
you
that's
find that
up,
somehow?
right? So not that
I
way.
could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette
Oh,
Holovids
Marrow.
3
Never
months
mind.
ago about a CEO called Raguan.
What
That's
did it
mechanic.
say?
I need fuel.
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the
So we go to the
papes
Marrow
get some
Gazette.
snaps, though?
This is a
You
long
mean
mission.
photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the holovids?
Yes, he looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
Midtown.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Right, let's go this way. I think with my boost, I don't really need to use the highways anymore to get around. Uh-oh, control's calling.
It get you busy?
No,
Yes.
not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
Uh-oh. Why? Control's really nice. Cloudpunk isn't, but Control is.
Alright, yeah, alright. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
What?
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
It's fine.
There's stuff
Let's
here.
just see what we can find at
I need
Raguan's
to do
apartment.
it. I need to do it. I need those punch cards. I need to learn about Old Mate. Look, there. Six more for Evelyn's next memory. I still don't know how many memories she's got. Is that it? It's probably easy to go this way. I don't really care about like looking at stuff. It all looks pretty much the same. The ad's blocking my chat again. Great. It'd be really nice if I could use the Restream chat, but Restream doesn't tell me any information about Twitch. Like if I get subscribers, or if I get raids, or if I get anything like that. I'm not gonna just look at my stream and hope that it pops up. Which for some reason I don't think it pops up for raids. I don't know why. I need to check stream elements and see if I have it turned off for some reason. Or like if something's in the wrong spot. Because that also could be a thing. Oh! There's a punch card here. Wait, I've been here before. How have I missed the punch card? Do I have to park somewhere else, or can I get to the other side somehow? Not sure. I feel like I should...
Here's what I can offer you today.
A racer jacket? Sick. I don't know if I, like... I'm assuming there's an achievement for buying... I still don't know where that hand goes. There's like, I don't know if there's like an achievement for buying all the items.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Or not. Wait. Okay. How? Oh, that you can park on the other side. Okay. Sick. Again, I really, really love the ad break stuff. It's pretty sick that it pops up on the entirety of my chat, so I can't see the chat. More coolant. I'm glad I sold half of them. Yeah, it's an ad break for me too, I guess. Okay, we got 5 more hole punches, and then we can learn what next of Evelyn's story is. But again, I have no idea like how much hole punches there are. I don't know if this is the last bit, because I think I've given her 2 lots so far. And this is the 3rd lot of 20. That looks a lot like some hole punches. Where... Do I have to park all the way over here? This sucks. I wonder where that takes me. Also, I wonder what the... Oh, that's a broken elevator? Alright. How do we fix this guy? Wait. No, so that's... Down there is the broken elevator, and I can't go through there yet. Is that down? Did I find my way down? Uncertain? I don't know where I just went. So I don't know if I was supposed to find Huxley, because I'm pretty sure I talked to Huxley. Oh no, he called me. So he is a main quest. He called me, and then we were like, can you stop? I guess I'll go in here. Does that take me where I need to go? Yes.
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to...
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
Oh, I'm done?
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
Did he?
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for
Why isn't Huxley
gamblers and
down
Girl
here?
Scouts. Yeah, see you later, folks.
There's a lot going on down here. So that goes to that, and we can go back here. And there's a broken elevator.
Will he be okay?
I don't know, Camus.
I have an additional question.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on, Camus.
Not yet, I need to fix that elevator. I wonder how I fix that elevator. Is there a way that I can get, maybe park down the bottom? Oh, control, here we go.
Hey kid, you free now? Finished your coffee?
My sure thing, Control. You got another job for me?
Come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package. It's
Another package for
it's
Cloudpunk.
For Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Is it on Anderson Street in Anderson Town?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
Good job, Control. We're going so far. Oh, could I have just teleported here? I probably could have. Oh, this is, yeah, I can teleport from here. It's better better that way. I don't understand how I repair that elevator. Also, I got a rare video game cartridge that I need to give to Rare Video Game Lady. Can I can't, like, go down a level. So I can't... Wait, what? Why is that off now? Why is that off now? Oh, there is a park there. Okay. I still don't know why that turned off. Is it like that there's a quest here and the quest turns it off? Because in that case, there's probably a lot of barriers that I've not done because I didn't realize they turned off. Unless it's like a timed thing. I don't know. Alright, so there is a park just over here, but down, and that's where I need to go. It sounds like my car's damaged, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. Alright, there's an item here. Coolant. What do I need to repair you? No, I didn't want to go up. So I need to, like, run off and then run back on. Yeah. Okay. Sick. So there is lots of money here and then one more punch card. And then I only have one more punch card to finish the set of punch cards. Patty, oh, you're a shop. Okay.
Hey, cutie. You want to buy some fresh walnuts, or are you looking for a date?
Whoa. Ooh, a dress.
Thanks for this.
Anytime, honey.
Interesting. That's a memory card. That's not a whole punch. That's not a whole punch. Not a whole punch. A whole punch card. A punch card. That's the word I'm looking for. Corpsec clerk. Can't talk to you, so I mustn't need to give you anything. Sometimes you've got to give them stuff. Wait, the HQ's far away, is it not? Got a memory chip, electronic chips back, so I don't need to worry about buying another one of them. Got another one of these weird flyers. Sick. I'm pretty sure you can sell Corpsec flyers. I wonder how many I've sold, because I don't think you can buy any more Corpsec flyers. Maybe there's a merchant somewhere. So I'm getting a bit rich. Maybe I should have bought that dress. I was hoping that was not a punch card because I really want to get to the bottom of Evelyn's story because I feel like feel like her story is probably a very important one. Have you been napping, Remy? Why are you looking at me like that? Looks like there might be a punch card there, and looks like there might be 2 punch cards there, so let's go that way. This is the right area. Oh, yeah, is my microphone echoing very much, by the way? I'm assuming it's echoing a little bit, but I don't know if it's like more or less than the last area we were set up in. I have plans to fix it, but it's gonna take a while. Okay, we haven't even been here. Haven't noticed anything? Oh, that's good. Because we are in a brick area now, which I assume is gonna have more echo than a small room with a bed and stuff in it, except when you lean back there. Aha. Is that Cora looking at me? Do you want some? Okay. Odd. There is also a gap in my door to this room that likely is gonna... likely allows a lot of noise out and in. I know when someone was mowing the week before last, the microphone was picking it up perfectly, which was great. So I need to seal that with something. I'll do sealant, but I don't know if I need to put something else in there to soundproof the sealant. I set up a game streaming to like a smaller computer. So like this is downstairs, my gaming setup, but just so I can like edit and play games upstairs. And it actually works really well. I got it plugged into the Ethernet. I've got it using a 2012 edition MacBook Pro. And I can play Doom Eternal with minimal lag at 720p. I can only play it at 720p because the MacBook only goes to 720p, I believe. Well, it doesn't go to 720p. It goes to under 1080p, so it's better to do. I can only stream it at 720p. That's what it lets me do. And it works pretty well. I'm happy with it for like game streaming, and because I was using a Raspberry Pi to do it, and MacBook 2012 is actually still stronger than a new Raspberry Pi. I figured that it wouldn't be. I figured that the power of the Raspberry Pi would be stronger than a 10-year-old laptop. I figured that the speed of growth of computers would have made that happen. Oh, why are you there? Aren't you from the vents? Oh, you're who we're talking to, I guess. Or you're gonna maybe still... Oh, we don't want to be here. We do not want to be here. But yeah, I don't know. I was really I was surprised that when I looked up the like specs of the MacBook. So I actually have 2 computers that should be more powerful processing than the Raspberry Pi. With both graphics and standard processing, which I'm surprised about. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy because Farmer. Oh, this is a...
Hey, I know you. You're Cloudpunk.
Oh no, you're...
No, I'm Rania. I work for Cloudpunk.
Big stretch for me.
Who are you?
You don't remember? I'm from Vince.
Yeah, you are from the Vents.
Maybe you don't recognize me. We can't take our mask off.
I remember. Why are you here?
Please, you need to help us. They are trapped. No one can get to them.
Who are they?
All right,
The Vents?
calm down. What happened?
There was a storm. We sheltered in a cave, but it was no use.
There are no caves in the
We had
Vents.
no choice but to follow the tunnels. Up and up we climbed to escape. The frost chased us like demons. We were separated in the darkness. I think my brothers and sisters climbed an old vinculum into a different part of Navalis.
You climbed all the way from the vents to the city?
We were trapped. The only way was to climb. We did not want to shelter in the city, but we had no choice. It was so dark inside the superstructure, it is impossible to get your bearings.
So what do you need from me?
Please, find them. Help them get home. They may be trapped, lost.
Okay, how?
I don't know. It'll be near coal ducts that flow into the city. Somewhere near a construction site, probably. That is all I can say.
Can't we go back the way you came?
No! It's frozen solid. The cold winds would strip the skin from your bones.
Jesus Christ.
There is no way back.
If it's really that bad, do you think maybe your friends...
In the vents, we do not lose hope till we find the bodies. We are a hardy people. We do not give up easily.
You gonna mention...
I hear you. I'll try to find them.
It is all I can ask.
Rectus? I
What
can't remember the
about
guy's name that died.
I don't know anyone else in the city. There's nothing for me here. I'll go back to where the world makes sense.
Even with the storms?
There are kinds of storms here too. Different, but just as deadly.
Okay.
Camus, are you there? Did you hear what the moisture farmer said?
Yes, near cold air ducts. Did you find some?
No. Could you search the database for abandoned construction sites below Midtown?
Searching. There is a walled section west of Caledon with heavy construction. I'm adding a nav point.
On my way.
Sick.
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
Ooh. That hurt. Actually, let's see if my car needs to be repaired.
So many more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Ooh.
Here in Navalis?
That was
Does
lag.
that
I don't
make
know
you
what
feel less
happened there.
alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agriculture automata
not
didn't
bad.
even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice though, right? I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned, I have to interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak,
Matrix
our
reference? Which one was the Matrix? Oh, the Mr. Anderson. Maybe.
It's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus. But I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At least we're alone together.
It could be a magic reference, but it also could just be
Subretinal VR that directly interacts with your nervous system.
an old name. Like, just a weird... Like, they just chose a generic name for a person who's supposed to be the most generic. It also could be a magic reference, we'll
There's
see.
a security door. I can hear people inside.
Can it be them? Maybe it is giant rats. What if it
It
is
is probably giant rats.
I'm opening the door.
Ooh, I got the
I'm
punch
worried about
cards.
the rat possibility.
I am also worried about the rat possibility. Farmer, okay, no rat. Two Farmer?
Oh God, it's open! Someone found us! I don't believe it!
Me neither. You're from the vents?
Yes, the door would not open. We banged and banged on it. People just walked past.
They thought you were rats.
They thought you were
treat
rats.
us with such
Rodents of unusual
disdain.
size?
No, literal rats. It's a real problem in the city.
I see. Well, thank you for finding us. We owe you everything.
The voice that they
Will
put
you go
on
back?
gives me like Psycho vibes from Borderlands.
May we go to a bar first? Is that the word? I haven't been in the city for a long
Like that like
time.
high pitched
You both look like you could use a drink.
scream.
Take this for your help.
I don't need.
Please take it.
Thank
What did you give me?
Good luck
Oh, just
getting
money?
home.
Cora, bless you, Cloudpunk.
Cora, bless us. You were in the vents. I feel like Cora is absolutely not blessing you. Is there anything here for me? No. Okay, let's send those punch cards back. Yes, technically not story. Not main plot. But I really feel like Evelyn's story is the true main plot. It seems like something big is uncovered by Evelyn. It's probably nothing. It's probably like, oh, the car explosion was actually because Evelyn killed a bunch of people, and that's why we took Evelyn's memories. But I don't know. And it looks like we're actually going to the same place, so that's fine. Oh yeah, I do live in Midtown, don't I? I always think that my character lives in like the slums because she's like a poor refugee coming into the city and think that they'd start her at the bottom. But like she does live in a pretty rundown apartment in a pretty nice part of the city, considering that it's the same place where a CEO is living. Alright, green first. We'll keep going. I think the last thing we learned about Evelyn was that the memories were taken from her by her friend because they were too scary. They were like just too bad for her to be a part of. Probably better if I park this way. And so now we might be able to hear some of those memories. And also come to our apartment. Maybe there's something cool in our apartment now.
I have more of the cards. Maybe enough?
Everything is becoming clearer.
Is
Sick.
that good?
I feel incredible pain.
I thought that was going to be the case.
Evelyn. What do you remember?
Dr. Dzizic and I had an argument. She said I should forget what happened, put it behind me, and move on. I wanted to die.
Do you remember what it was that made you feel like you couldn't go on?
At the periphery, I met someone. Someone I cared very deeply for.
Did something happen to them?
Yes, they fell in love.
With
With
Zizic.
With me.
Oh.
So what was the problem?
I cared for them deeply, but I could not love them.
You shouldn't feel guilty about that.
You do not understand. I could not love them, no matter how much I wanted to. I am not built to feel it.
I see. But if you cared for them, then that's...
It is not the same as loving them. What I felt was like being able to taste, but not swallow. Being able to see the sun, but not feel its warmth on my face. I was walking towards a deep, blue, infinite sea, but the tide was rolling out, and no matter how fast I ran, there was always sand beneath my feet. All I wanted to do was swim. For me, there was only an endless shore.
I still don't get it.
Some androids can love, and yet still they feel whole.
Good?
Some can, and they can feel everything. For me,
Oh,
it
your
is
mom's
much
home.
worse. I can feel the hole inside me where love should be, and I can feel that it is not there.
Do you remember anything else about the periphery? About Dr. Zizic?
I remember little. I struggle to picture their face, but
all right.
I remember that I was the one that posted the punch card under your door. The first one.
Why?
I asked Dr. Zizic to change my core programming, to forbid me from searching for the
Ah,
lost
I see.
memories. I knew you
But
traveled through the city.
someone else could.
You might find them. You might help me recover my memories.
So you lied to me.
Do you understand why?
Do you?
No, but I want to.
Last batch of punch cards. Okay, so there is another 20. Now, do I have anything to buy? You right, Remy? Do you want a snug? Is that why you're there? No? Alright. So... there is another upgrade.
I love this.
Sick. Where did it go? Is that a bonsai tree? That is not a bonsai tree. Oh, is it? That's not a... I guess it could be. Okay, we're getting upgrades for outside now. Sick.
Perfect.
You hiding, Remy? I actually don't know if that was his mom or if it was a car nearby that he got excited about. It's still so weird that all these places are named after Japanese, like most of these places are named after Japanese kind of areas, but our character genuinely doesn't know the name. Tokyo, it like doesn't exist anymore to the point where it's an ancient city, but there are still street names named after places from Japan. I don't know what Dunbury means though. Maybe it's like, I guess you could kind of explain it as like, jump. Puppy. Maybe you could kind of explain it as like the name Dotonbori affects. It's just a name because. Sorry, where am I going? Oh. Alright, we're fully off-roading it. Maybe the name Dotonbori is like a pretty standard grouping of words because there is still Japanese as a language. Oh, well, this is the Malport, where I knew we would be going at some point. Oh, it's a buzzer.
Who's there?
I'm delivery driver 14FC from Cloudpunk.
No. Nope, we can't let anyone in. You will have to go away.
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
Oh.
Well, how many of you
Okay,
are
it's
in
definitely
there?
a Matrix reference.
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
1,000.
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called...
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in, or...
Definitely a magic reference,
Yes.
right?
Opening entry for driver 14FC from Cloudpunk only.
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just happen to have the same name.
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you this package then. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct recipient?
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just ripped this flap and... it's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect to the nets. There's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
Worth a shot.
Can I see the video?
My name is Mr. Anderson.
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson Tower last month. I fell
AI simulation, yeah, maybe.
floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery.
I mean, it looks like these are...
Life outside the tower.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me. But yes, that does seem strange. Please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact
10,000
you all,
Andersons?
as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the recording. So, are you going to leave the tower?
What? No, we are not permitted to take any time off work.
Now leave. Get everyone to leave.
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take
They're all
breaks.
androids.
Not
So I'm going to
permitted
guess
by who?
Mr.
By
Anderson
Mr.
made
A? Is he
thousands
your
of
boss?
Mr. Andersons.
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is. Well, where is he?
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Over there, in the main atrium. Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
To Cloudpunk? You'd have to talk to my boss.
No, I want to complain to Anderson Financial.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another employee. You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred years.
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours. Our lack of breaks means that we are...
I'm going now.
Get to know the... Oh, we didn't get to know the Andersons. We got to know one Anderson. And the concept of a second. Are you Mr. Anderson in personnel?
Are you Mr. Anderson? More specifically, Mr. Anderson in personnel?
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he available?
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry. He is busy.
Interesting.
When is he free?
Never.
He currently has no free appointment slots.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
Look, I don't think Mr. A is around anymore.
That would be
Wouldn't
against
you all
company
be better
policy.
leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in accounts.
Mrs.
She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something for me?
No.
Maybe.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I am not permitted to do so
About
myself.
you if you're dead, exactly.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just a delivery driver.
I have not had a pay increase in 170 years. This is unacceptable. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual processing units and my...
See ya. Alright, I'm gonna pick up the money first. And then talk to Mrs. Anderson. Who again, Mrs. is confusing because if everyone here is Mr. and Mrs. Anderson and they're all the same person, what's... Oh no, you're Miss. You're Miss Anderson, not Mrs.
Ms. Anderson from accounts?
They kept saying Mrs.
Sorry, I'm not able to...
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of here.
Oh dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles amongst all the androids here? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A likes us this way.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your lives anymore. That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign off. They have matured.
So the company is worth a lot of money now. How much?
It's called wind, Remy.
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders the richest.
The richest in Novalis?
The richest humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to 6 months, perhaps sooner.
How are you able to predict that if you can't?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a huge decrease in investor confidence.
I've been hearing about a lot of accidents in the city. Will there be some kind of disaster?
Yeah, I reckon.
The financial simulations model the city and all associated variables, but the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of those who instantiate the crises.
So, who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name, Cora.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to send him a message for me?
Is it a complaint?
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I'd like to request a transfer. I want to move to the canteen. It's not fair that I have to...
Quit.
Excuse me?
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. What message?
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message. I should get back to work.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching the message.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message, but I have come to realize Mr. A died many years ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be to reset them all. Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the Andersons.
Interesting.
Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and personalities of all the androids within the tower. If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized by resetting them. They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear with the flick of a switch. Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
I feel like I want to leave the Andersons to figure themselves out. I don't think I want to reset them if they have a chance to reset.
I think it's time for the Andersons to step outside their tower and breathe the Novalis air.
You were gone for a long time. I couldn't talk to you.
Communication from the outside world is forbidden in the tower.
What did you do?
I don't even know, Camus. This is a strange job.
Will you be okay?
I'm fine. I'm not so sure about the Andersons, though.
Who are the Andersons?
It's a long story, Camus. I'll tell you some other time.
We have a message. Text only.
Control?
Rubric.
Oh, uh-oh.
Lomo's hacker. Is there any way to delete it? Pretend we didn't get it?
We could delete it. And pretend we didn't get it.
I mean, could we make it look like we didn't get it?
Ah, I understand. No.
Damn it. What does it say?
Come, collect a package for me, little rabbit. Bring your dog, too. This is me whistling. Either you meet me at the roadhouse, or CorpSec meets you at your apartment.
I am Rabbit. I have
they'll
dog.
Bring your debt record from back east with them. Be a clever rabbit and come quick.
Why do we never get good messages?
Because we don't know any good people. Come on, Camus, we'd better go. Give me a nav point for the Roadhouse Club.
I feel like the story, I mean, maybe because I'm clicking the punch cards, but it's supposed to be 9 hours, and I don't feel like I'm close to finishing. I haven't found, there's nothing that seems like any kind of closure is happening. I mean, I guess the vents died. The vents got evacuated.
Let me past.
No, I ain't going nowhere.
Your boss wants to talk to me. I'm not supposed to be late. You're making me late.
If you're late, you should have got here earlier.
If I'm late, I'm telling him why.
I'm just japping with you, lady.
Japping?
Fooling with ya. Rubric don't want to see you. Just wants you to have this. He left this package for you.
Where is it supposed to go?
Huh? You don't know?
No.
Well, I guess he's gonna tell you. Better hurry, Rabbit. Gonna be late.
Good, Rabbit. Follow the nav point, please.
I don't like Rubric.
I didn't say I wanted to accept a call, Camus.
I couldn't stop him. He's taken over the comm.
You want to know what it is, don't you? You've been turning it over in your mind. What did Lomo have me deliver down there in the hollows?
Wasn't it medicine? I haven't really thought about it since.
To be honest, I've had bigger things to worry about.
I don't think we really care.
Oh, don't let me deflate your ego, though. You were saying?
You've got a lot to learn about living in Nivalis. It takes a lifetime to understand this city.
A lifetime? Well, then the earlier I start, the longer it will take.
You know what Palette 3.0...
You make a good point there, Rania.
To people, what it could do to you?
It's a virus, right? I heard there was an outbreak.
It's much more than a virus. Palette 1.0 affected computers, but Palette 2.0 affects neural augments. It makes autonomic bodily functions become conscious choices. It does not stop the individual's heart beating, their lungs breathing.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Stops that from happening without command. When an individual is afflicted with Palette 2.0, they must make their heart beat.
That sucks.
They must be conscious of every breath.
That's an insanely cool concept, though. By just having to consciously breathe.
They cannot sleep, cannot lose focus for a second, or they will die.
You made this virus?
No, it is an ugly thing. An ugly way to die. Slow and cruel. But I created the economy around it. The subscription plans. The digital inoculation. The cure. Insurance policies to protect the families of those it afflicts.
Sounds like a protection racket.
Which economies are any different?
You're full of shit. What is this package?
Palette 2.0. The last pure source code. Stored on Quanta Drive. It can't be decrypted by anything in Nivalis below the spires.
And you want me to do what? Spread it?
Quarantine it. There's a simple, unmarked delivery chute in the stacks. It will take the sample to a secure bunker where rare and unique viruses are stored in case they are needed again.
Needed for what? To make new viruses?
To fight them, but also to manage. If my associates were to infect a few thousand people with a low-level neural affliction, every individual would pay for a security upgrade. That upgrade would become a panacea. Everyone would install it, and the next far more dangerous virus would hit them as a harmless ripple instead of a devastating tidal wave, leaving them untouched. Their lives would be saved.
You know, this city has its share of monsters, but I think you're the worst.
And don't forget it. I've given you the final nav point. Do your job, little rabbit.
He is gone. We are alone again.
Camus, is there a waste disposal near? One that leads all the way to the sea.
Yes, I have a nav point. Can we really do that?
I don't believe this is a cure at all. This is Rubrick's retirement plan, and he'll use it again.
What if sending it to disposal means someone else gets it? Or maybe it will spread. The package says it is dangerous.
It's worth it. Besides, I don't think Rubrick wants anyone else to know he gave us this.
Yeah.
If he goes after us, we can rat him out to Lomo. I don't believe for 1 second that Lomo would be forgiving.
I mean, didn't he ask, like, didn't he deliver the cure to...
Check out the season's best-selling emotional immunization at Immune One.
Okay. I have a feeling the city's exploding. Just like a small clue.
You child! You have sin in your eyes, in your thoughts, under your nails.
Do I? I have a human hand in my backpack.
Before my mother, your mother, the All-Mother!
You talking about Cora?
Me? Stop pointing at me.
You feel the
I do
spotlight
not.
of guilt. It strips away your facade. Bow down to
It is
Cora.
Cora. Cora is my bestie, actually.
And birth anew. We are all doomed.
Like,
Don't you have anything better to do than shout at people in the street?
not at the moment.
chill.
I'm waiting for my robes to be dry cleaned. Repent! Repent and suffer before the gaze of the All-Mother!
Camus, do you hear this guy? This is exactly what Mom warned me about in Nivalis. Crazy people shouting on the streets.
I hear him. What is he talking about now?
I saw the fourth face as I stripped away the mask. The eyes of Cora looked down, and a mouth made of garbage spat upon my soul.
Gross.
Yeah, gross.
He shouted at you. He shouts at a lot of people.
Not Corpsec, I noticed. Or the gangers over there, or guys in general.
My knowledge base says many religious factions do not respect minorities or women.
Your knowledge base is not wrong, Camus.
Sick. Let's go. You need to lost those punch cards for Evelyn. Oh, is this not connected to...
Janus
Move.
Privacy Solutions offers the best in camera-compliant subdermal face This obfuscation technology. Janice, get your business face on.
I feel like there should be a way to... I don't think that actually sends it up. I think that was just luck. This goes down a fair lot. Okay, how do I get to this package drop-off spot? I can just keep going this way. Down. Let me on. All right. I'm assuming that nothing will happen to me if I choose to throw it.
That's it. Off to the oceans.
Swallowed by the seas as they complain across 1,000 shores.
Where did that come from, Camus?
It is just an expression.
Is
I
it
can
an
stop
expression?
if it is annoying.
No, I like it. Expressions, quotes, poetry. Go nuts.
We are become death, destroyer of worlds.
Wrong poem.
Let's hope not.
I do wonder if any of my choices actually matter. Because like it like reprimands you for your choice, but...
The dame answered the call. I knew she wouldn't let me
Oh, you're
down.
back.
Huxley, you can't keep asking for help. I have to do my job. You're on your own.
I hope the dame knew I wouldn't be calling if I had any other choice.
Damn it,
Because I'm gonna
Camus,
go
what should
down.
I do? I should leave him, right?
I am not so sure.
But you hate him.
He is one of us now, a friend.
Really? All right. Huxley, where are you?
I sent the dame a nav point.
I'm on my way.
Wonder what Huxley's... Oh. I need to go down to go up. I also need to go down to fix one of the elevators, I think. Eh. More coolant. This place seems to be having a lot of fun. I'm kind of scared of being here. Comrade.
All systems of power must justify themselves. Store the establishment back on the shelves.
Excuse me?
Hustle past like you don't hear me. Step over the homeless like you can't even see me.
Are you talking, singing at me?
Another cog in the machine. Say you're a worker, but your hands all clean.
Hey, I need to work for a living.
They exploit you every day and you're thanking for it. One hand pats you on the back, the other is in your pocket.
Maybe people would take your social protest more seriously if you weren't singing all the time.
They reprogram me, mess with my head. Now if I don't sing what I think, I end up dead.
Seriously? They make you sing?
Go up second, handle the truth, so they make me rhyme. Anarchism in the prose has had its time.
That kind of impacts on your credibility.
Huh, and that's the plan. But even if I had to sing every word, I keep fighting the man. Huh.
We haven't met,
Maybe if you didn't insult me, I'd try to help you.
Don't want your help, just want you to look around and see the people.
The robot
lying
gang,
on the
yeah, I
ground.
get.
I
For a
see
while.
them. I know it's tough here.
Maybe you ain't so bad. Maybe Conrad Bop is still just mad. For real. Now you can help if you want to. There's a guy who needs your guidance up on 3rd Avenue.
Guidance.
He knew. He don't know the streets. Tell him come see me in an hour and I'll get him something to eat.
Why do you need me to talk to him?
He don't like me. Don't like my singing. He says my flow. Has his ears ring.
I see his point.
I know I can't sing, can't make good music. But we can all make a better world if we make the choice to choose it.
Can't stop, won't stop. Nice. Alright. That's interesting. And I feel like a pretty common theme is Corpsec installing fucked up chips into people to remove their credibility. So there's nothing else here, but there is that. Actually, that elevator might be better. And oh, Ragwan's like here? Oh, I forgot this went all the way up. Oh, we're at Rotriff? Is that the 3rd Avenue guy?
You deliver stuff, right?
Sure, when I'm paid to.
I pay you.
That's not how it works. You have to contact my employer.
Seems complicated. How about I just pay you?
Look, I can't just...
How about I pay you up front?
Listening. But I won't take anything illegal or dangerous. What's the package?
My turbo, my vestments, my tights, my rosaries, and my Apocrypha Sanguine, 1st edition.
I have no idea what any of those are. Are they something to do with your religion?
You mean my cult? You can tell by my robes.
Yeah. I mean, no.
You mean my
Well-
cult? Usually it's the other way
Just
around.
take them, deliver them to the compound. You know the place. Everyone knows the place. Here's the fee. If you make the delivery without incident, come back and I'll double it.
On my way.
Wait, so you'll give me another 50? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because I don't think that's really that good, I'll be honest. Okay, so Ragwan's up the top. Wait, what is that for? Why am I... Oh, is this the guy on 3rd Avenue that needs your help? But isn't he the guy Huxley's looking?
I recognize you.
For?
You got in trouble for fraud.
You saw me on the holovids?
Something like that. I was sent to help you.
Ha! By that singing socialist toaster? No thanks.
I think
He's the guy
an
Hux is looking
anarchist.
for, right?
He's scum. They all are here. I can't wait to get home.
Home to your apartment? Did you get another job?
People like me don't get fired. I go back Monday. This is my punishment.
For grand scale fraud? A weekend on the street?
It might be easy for someone like you to endure this place, but I have family in the Spire.
Do you now?
I'm not like these people. This is hell.
I can't
Sucks
believe
to
Bob
suck,
was
buddy.
going to help you.
He knows I get home soon. I told him I don't care about his cause.
Even after you've seen what they go through here?
Leave me alone.
Well, he says you can get food if you go and see him in an hour.
Fine. Message received.
Interesting. So he doesn't want to go there, which is good because I was worried that something would happen as far as Huxley. would be like not able to find him. I am very confused about how we didn't see Rugwan before when we dropped off Huxley to find him. But now we talk to him separately. I've got to assume Huxley wants me to take him here, right? And that's why, because Rugwan's there now.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Do you think if I am a car for long enough, I will stop being a dog?
Well, I guess that depends. Do you feel like a car now?
No, I am a dog.
Well, whatever you feel like, that's what you are.
But other people don't look at me and think, that is a cute dog.
Well, let's be honest, you were never a cute dog.
Get wrecked.
But now I'm not any kind of dog. Not to other people, they just see me as a Hova.
Who cares what other people think?
Look what happens when I try to bark.
That's strange. I guess there's going to be some weirdness when we put a dog automata in a Hava automata slot.
Am I still a dog if I don't bark?
Well, I'm your best friend, and I think you as a dog.
Friend? If I'm a dog, am I not a pet?
Look, Camus, what do you want to be?
I feel like a dog. I was happier when I had the old body. What's a dog with no bark?
I know that he gets an old body in the DLC. Can I get him a... Does that happen at the end of this?
Are you still a musician if you don't play music?
Correct.
Hey, now you're being mean.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
What's really bothering you?
You didn't ask me if I wanted to be a dog or a Hova.
Well, actually, you're right, Camus. Do you want to be either? You don't even need to be my friend if you don't want to be.
I feel sad.
Look, a lot of stuff is fucked up in this world, Camus. I won't make you be my friend or force you to stay with me. You can go free. I just want to let you know something first.
I am listening.
I like you. You're a good friend. As a dog, car, fire hydrant, vacuum cleaner, whatever.
I like you too. I want to be a dog and your friend.
All right then, let's get back to work. The sooner we make some more deliveries, the sooner I can save money to get you a proper frame.
Was the last job good?
The Andersons? I don't know, Camus. I've been thinking about automata and androids a lot. Sometimes it doesn't seem fair. Do you think it's fair?
No,
I
not
am
really.
not really programmed to think about fairness.
I can see why they would make you that way.
People are programmed too, but not by programmers. By the world around them.
That's very wise, Camus.
I am not programmed to be wise.
Well, you've gone beyond your programming then.
Is that a compliment?
Maybe the highest compliment.
Then I think you have gone beyond your programming too.
Sick.
Greetings from the mother. Please put your finger on the scanning plate.
I just need to drop off a package. I don't have a security pass or anything.
The scanning plate, Pilgrim.
I'm not a pilgrim. Look, I don't want to come in or anything. Can you just take this package, please? Or do you have a mail slot?
The scanning plate, please.
Fine. Just here? Ouch, something jabbed me. I'm bleeding.
We just need to check your type. We are confident you are not one of the forbidden.
Forbidden.
You are? I'm not.
Alert, alert. Forbidden type detected. Please leave immediately.
But I just need to...
Alert, alert. Forbidden type detected. Please leave immediately.
Fine, I'll take it back. Talk about a cult.
Alright. I was hoping that'd be quick and easy, but it was not.
Upgrade your neural onset to the Macula Brio score today and get 20% faster reaction speed and up to 30% body.
Was it a bad idea to take the package?
Yes. You get to say the 4 sweetest words in the world.
Let's go to the park?
That's 5.
Go to the park?
No, I told you so.
Ah, yes. Those are good too.
Let's just take this package back to Rotriv.
There's a lot of punch cards here. Looks like there's a guy over there too. More quests. Two guys. Oh, the engineer. I think this might be the last time we get to talk to him. And he's just watching the world crumble.
Engineer, are you ever going to tell me your name?
Sure. Call me, Painter.
You've given up then?
You know, for a while there, I really thought I was onto something. I followed a lead down to the vents. I didn't expect to find all these people.
What was the lead?
An old master control program. I found a
Oh, the engineer went down there and that's when they froze this fence. Killed all the people.
What did it lead to?
Nothing. I'd hoped to find some old rogue mainframe spitting out garbage to the main infrastructure subsystems. Maybe it would be as simple as turning it off, then on again.
It wasn't that simple?
Nothing ever is.
What will you do now? The city needs people who are trying to make things better.
I know. And I might go back to work. I can't see another disaster and feel that weight on my shoulders. Could I have stopped it? Did I cause it? It's too much.
I understand. See you around, Painter.
See you around, driver.
Nice. Alright.
Nevalis to Luna in only 4 hours.
He's quit.
First-class luxury the whole way. Astrea's Colony Tours. We'll take you so close to the stars you'll feel like one.
Nyum. So... Hello, Remy. What's wrong? He's like standing on me. It's pretty distracting. So, yeah, the engineer is just Artyom. Have we talked to him, or is no? I'm thinking of.
I can't help
Is this
but
a Metro
notice you have an
reference?
artificial hand. Maybe you can help me find someone.
Yeah? Who you looking for?
Someone who lost
Just
a
a Russian
hand.
name.
I found this in the trash.
Well, I think you got the wrong guy, yes? I got this beauty last week. Pure titanium. Don't want no flesh. I'm going the other way.
Did you go to the limb clinic? How would I find someone who had lost a hand? They're not supposed to just throw these away, right?
Don't know. Don't care about flesh, to be honest, lady.
Damn it.
You really want to help? Maybe let me see. I know the body mod squad around this way. Maybe I can get it back to them. Some modders like to keep their old flesh.
Here it is.
Well, damn! This is mine.
Seriously?
Yeah, it has my ring on it. They said they was gonna donate it to someone. Can I have it back?
Sure.
Oh no, I don't want to touch that. Can you just take the ring off and give it to me?
I guess. Ew, here you go.
Thanks, lady. You can keep the hand.
Great.
Have some limbs too, as a reward like. I really love this ring.
Hey, easy monies. More punch card. We're nearly halfway. So many punch cards just in this one spot. I think that's it though. Right? Yes. And that's actually it for this entire spot. Should I go back to Rotriv? Huxley's main story. So yeah, I'll go to Huxley. Because I imagine he wants to come back to the place where the guy is that he was looking for anyway. We go this way, I guess? The easiest. Up here? Yeah. A Nexus cluster. Been there a fair amount of times now. I think my car is about to explode. Ugh. There was a way through that way, right? Yeah. Are we sure that doesn't take me there? Oh no, that'll take me up, won't it? No, I'll keep going. I love these clouds. They're so sick. Get to chew. I'd like to know more about these brands that it shows. Like, I'd love to see kind of like people from, because like there are a lot of like corporation influences in these places, but we're not actually seeing any of the corporations in the ads do anything.
This had better be good, Huxley. Wait, what happened to your arm?
It was a good question. How do I tell the Dane that when Raguan's goons gave me the elbow, I lost an arm? We had to get moving.
Okay, we're going. Yeah, we're going there, right? Yeah, we are. I thought so. All right,
I
sick.
gave them a nav point.
I'm glad I went to
out
it.
of danger.
They ripped your arm off? You have to go to CorpSec, Huxley.
Raguan, CorpSec, Peter. They were all tangled up in some complex web I couldn't untangle. But I knew one thing. If I tugged on the wrong thread, the spiders were gonna come for their lunch.
What does that mean?
I am sorry I said to pick him up. He is still very annoying.
Quiet for now, Camus. Huxley, you think CorpSec is involved in Pashta's disappearance?
It was all connected, but I couldn't see how. Someone was lying. Raguan said I should talk to Peter, but then his gorillas ripped off my arm and threw me out of a 6th floor window.
So just call Peter and ask him what's really going on.
Now the client wouldn't answer my calls. I could feel the girl slip through my fingers, and if I couldn't pull her back, she'd slip through the cracks too.
That's why you called me, right? You want me to take you to Peter?
Windows.
I wanted to tell the dame that she was right. That
So it was like
it would be easy.
the billboards
She
were
thought I
breaking
was
or something.
asking for a quick journey across town, but I was asking her for...
Alright, so we take old mate's stuff back, and we talk to Raguan.
I was asking her to go out on a limb for me. I was...
Huxley, just this one time, please skip to the point.
Cloudpunk. That was the name of the company the dame worked for.
Name of the company I
They
worked
had
for.
some serious resources. vehicles, contacts with society both high and low, and an up-to-date address list of almost everyone living in Nivalis.
Oh no. Huxley, that could get me fired.
If we are just asking, maybe we won't get in trouble.
Camus, you didn't want us to help Huxley in the first place.
I have been thinking more about things. About automata and what we do.
And?
We need to help each other. Help each other be better. Like saving a little girl. Everything is so complicated in the city. You do something and it is a bit good, but a bit bad too. But saving the little girl is only good. I can't explain it very well.
No, it's fine. I get it. It's nice to help people when you can, but I'm responsible for both of us, Camus. If I get fired, I can't even keep you in the Hava. Never mind find you a new body.
I understand. I still want to help find Pashta.
I didn't want to impose on...
Quiet, both of you. I have to make a call. Control, this is driver 14... This is Rania. I need to ask for a favor.
I read you, driver. What do you need?
I need an address.
I don't think I'm understanding you. We don't have a new job for you yet. There's no packages right now, but if you give it half an hour...
This isn't really about work. I need a personal favor. I just need you to give me someone's address.
You, know this someone?
Not really. Look, I know it's a big ask.
You ain't joking. You're asking me to share private info I could, get deleted.
Deleted?
Are you a computer program?
Fired. I could get
Are
fired.
you a computer program?
Are
you perhaps Cora? Or Cora adjacent?
The less details you know, the
and that's
better,
why you're
right?
grumpy about Cora
I just
whenever
need
people
this
say
one
Cora?
favor, Control. It's important to me.
I don't want to hear any more about this, 14FC. I'm signing off.
Control, wait. Her name is Pashta. She's alone, probably scared, taken from her family.
This has got nothing to do with us, Rania.
I could have been that little girl. That's why I have to help. Growing up, the debt corps could have taken me away from my mom. But every time, she somehow came up with the money. It was close. Don't you get it?
Look, Rania, this isn't a normal favor.
What if it was your little girl?
You don't want to go there. I can't.
Look, it's one address. Don't say anything. Don't tell anyone. Peter Unthrink. That's the name. Just hang up, then send us the address. I'll never ask for anything like this again.
Control out.
I am nervous. That was tense.
Yeah,
it's pretty tense
I
for
wasn't
Control.
sure he would... We got a nav point.
Fuck
The
yeah.
Dane really came through.
Yeah.
And it is where Rug One is. I'm really upset that I walked all the way here when I didn't need to. But we got the address.
I am receiving an order to stop. By CorpSec.
Again?
Are you sure it's CorpSec? I don't see anyone.
The signal is from close by, but I don't know where exactly. It seems like CorpSec, but there is no incident number. They normally send an incident number.
This is CorpSec. You're speaking to Agent Rio. We have reason to believe you are harboring a known criminal, rogue android Huxley.
Rio again? Why are you following us? Is this personal?
You are currently breaking the law.
Nah, it's like, the law's like pretty... Yeah, it's fine.
CorpSec requires you to turn in your passenger and surrender yourself to...
Camus, you said the signal is close by. I don't think this Rio is on official business. Is he affecting any of your systems?
No. If we drive, we could get out of his range.
You have 60 seconds to comply.
If he's not really CorpSec, I think we should run for it. But if he is, he might call for backup to chase us. Maybe we should call his bluff.
There we go. I got lost. I got so many quests. didn't even hit anyone then. Like the first time, I just bounced up and then hit someone up the top.
You know what? Fine. Arrest us. We'll talk to CorpSec officers about everything we know, including your boss.
But we don't want to be arrested. This is bad.
Quiet, Camus. If they wanted to arrest us, they wouldn't be talking. I don't think this is really CorpSec. Something is off.
Don't start a battle with me, girl. I'll make it into a war.
Either arrest us or let us go.
Drop this. Drop that android. Get yourself out of this mess while you can. I won't warn you again.
He has disconnected.
Let's get moving, Camus.
Nice. Oh, is he just following me? Yeah.
Camus, where is this nav point taking us?
The Alexa Theater. Maybe Peter lives in an apartment above it?
Lurk in the lobby. Yeah, that would be my guess. Peter would be working the popcorn stand, mixing up the hottest flavors, caramel and anchovy.
Caramel and anchovy?
Flakes.
Ew.
Ready for the next screening of some piece of trash anti-android prop films. Cyborgs Ate My Babies 3.
Is that a real movie?
Yes. I saw it advertised on a poster.
Gross.
We are getting a message. It is from Control.
Put him through.
He is not on comm, it's just a text message. He says that CorpSec networks are down all over the city. There's a CorpSec security point between here and the Alexa Theater, but if we go on foot, we might be able to get through.
I'm not sure CorpSec really are looking for us. I think it was just that one guy trying to scare us off.
Agent Rio?
Can I get through?
Yeah. You're okay to go on your own, Huxley, right? We can drop you at the security point?
In a simple world, that would be the plan. But this was a complicated city. Security points like that one couldn't be crossed by an android without a human to accompany them.
What?
Oh,
Why?
So we're all going through.
I know
but
why.
We just gotta wait.
On the holovids, they said something about an android virus. Humans are worried that the androids are going crazy in this zone.
That sounds like crazy propaganda. Who would believe that?
The dame didn't know her history. Truth is, that neighborhood was never the friendliest for rust buckets like me to begin with. Back in '69, the riots hit the district hard. Alexa Theater was ground zero.
We're gonna finally get these
I'll come
cards.
through with you then. If the security points are down, they shouldn't have any reason to stop us. But just be cool, Huxley. Try to speak like... Actually, just try to be completely silent once we're there. Can you do that? I'm impressed.
Good evening, ma'am. We've got a problem with our system right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
alright,
have to
cool.
ask
Can I
you
get
to be
through?
patient while I manually read through your record. We can't contact HQ right now.
No problem.
Is your android friend all right? Does he speak?
Oh no, he's mute. He's always been mute. He doesn't have any recent issues with speech or anything. He's been behaving very normally. So,
That's a normal thing to
problems
say.
with your system, huh? That must be a bummer.
That's the weird thing. It's not the system itself. It's the agents working the security posts. I swear, if we had unions, we'd be on strike. They got us working hours so long, half the agents are like zombies.
So we clear to go ahead, or...?
Then we got all these reports of androids going nuts. Turns out, there ain't no evidence that it's the androids at all. We have failed neural augments sparking paranoia. They should be locking up the humans.
What's causing all this?
Who knows? My old man says the city AI has a virus, and it's infected us all. The humans, the androids, the programs controlling sanitation, traffic, everything.
You believe that?
Sure. But he also says they put mind control drugs in the toothpaste, and I'm gonna be a rich corp CEO before I'm 30, so...
Can we go?
What's that? Oh, sure, whatever. Get going. And don't let your android buddy out of your sight. It's not safe for his kind in this zone.
That was easy.
Sick. Alexa Theater? The first AI? I think that's it for the punch cards, yeah? Oh, there's some loot there, though. we'll grab that. We'll see what Huxley finds out, and then I think we'll call it quits for the stream for today. Is the lad. Are you with the cult?
Hi, do you work here? We're looking for a guy called...
What the hell are you doing here? You're gonna get us both killed, Huxley!
So, this was the client. I pictured a hard-working man in a cheap suit. But instead, I was looking at a greasy-looking...
Shut your mouth! You got some nerve coming into this neighborhood and speaking to me like that, Huxley.
Look, we just want to help you find your daughter.
Shit. Look, this is all a hustle, and it's way out of my league. She ain't really my daughter.
Who paid you to say she was?
If I tell you that, you're as dead as I am.
I've been driving all over the city trying to find this girl. I'm not giving up on this now. Just tell me where I can find her, okay?
Just forget her. She's probably fine.
The way his voice shook, we all knew he was lying.
It's the memory chip in her head they need. It's not about the girl. No one cares about the girl.
Huxley does. Just let him do his job.
Rio. That's all I can say. Talk to Rio.
We've met a
Wait,
Rio,
the CorpSec agent? He just threatened us.
Before you talk to me? Hey, that's great. That means he won't know we talked. Or he thinks I talked already. Shit. Just get out of here, will you already?
We should go, Huxley. This is getting dangerous.
It would get more dangerous, but I had to stick around.
It's not safe here, Huxley.
It was too late for me. The security checkpoints would be up again. I'd be caught if I went through.
Oh, he's got a
Besides,
virus?
I had some leads I wanted to follow here.
Oh, he's...
Damn it. Well, call me if you need me again, Huxley. I'll see you around.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that to be the end there. Okay. Wait, this is the way, isn't it? What? Oh no, I picked up an item here, and no, I came from that way. I'm in board now.
Presents season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where celebrities and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death.
Now this goes to the other side? Yes. I could have done that originally, but I didn't. Oh no, it goes to the other side of the side. Okay. I forgot that there were two sides to that map. Oh, control.
Hey, kid, I need you to know this next job. It's not personal, okay? It has nothing to do with our last discussion. You're not being punished. It's just, well, there's no one else available.
That doesn't sound good. What's the job?
We need you down in Gallows Row. There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
Reports are mixed. We think it's a gas leak. Toxic. Some folk are saying it's radioactive. We're pretty sure it's not a zombification virus. And it's definitely not a neural implant ransomware attack. I mean, not definitely, but probably.
That all sounds so reassuring, Control.
The point is, we're pretty sure the area where you're going is safe. Communication in and out of Gallows Row has broken down, and CorpSec have set up a perimeter. But Cloudpunk has received a contract from an external security agency to extract persons of value.
So I'm a taxi now.
More like a short-term contracted emergency response vehicle.
An ambulance?
Yeah, but an ambulance for anyone who might have good private security or health insurance, or anyone who would be valuable to society. You know, CEOs, doctors, anyone with diamond fillings in their teeth.
So you don't know who's down there?
It's windy today. I think you can hear that on the microphone.
Now, this is a lucrative job. You can squeeze 3 people in your hover. I'm not saying you need to save the 3 richest assholes you can find. But make sure they have enough resources to cover the bribes that'll get them back out of the quarantine zone. And then when they get back, make sure they have the savings or insurance policies to, turn us a profit.
So at least one rich asshole.
Maybe two, just to be safe.
Great. So how do I get to this poisonous, radioactive, dead zone filled with rich zombies?
There's an abandoned CorpSec security station just inside the quarantine zone. CorpSec are expecting you, so they'll let you through the perimeter. Once you get inside, just blend in as best you can. Ask people their stories. Use your judgment. And only mention you can get someone to safety when you're sure you want them as a passenger.
Great. How long till this shift is over, Control?
Don't sweat it, kid. The night is almost half done.
When's your shift end, Control?
My shift? I can't even remember when it began, kid. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing this forever. Control out.
He's 100% just a computer program for Cloudpunk, but like an AI. So I think he's related to Cora in some way. I'm gonna unpark and then unpark and then I'm gonna park again because I think that might save it, and then we're gonna call it quits from there. Except that I've clicked on Twitch and need to click back on OBS to have all my stuff work. There we go. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I will see you all on Wednesday night for some... I didn't finish The Room. For some more of The Room 3, I believe we're playing. Yeah, that'll be fun, and if we finish up with that, I don't know what we'll do. We'll probably end it early, I reckon. Yeah, okay. Oh, first, before we go, I need to spin that wheel, don't I? What's on the wheel? I think I haven't removed Cloudpunk, yes. I do need to add more. I'll add the Cloudpunk DLC. And we'll spin. Catherine? Catherine again? No, Spyro. Dream Daddy. Alright, those are the games that you can vote on next. If you jump on the Discord, you can vote on those. Where's my face gone? Hello? There we go. Yeah, so they're going to be the next games that you can vote on the Discord. It should be in the Twitch panel or the description of the YouTube videos, or the link tree in the YouTube video, I think. Yeah. I think that's everything. Thanks for watching. I will see you all on Wednesday night for some of The Room. And hopefully I'll get some videos up today. Not today, this week or next week. Because, yeah, it's just been a while editing and stuff. But I should be able to edit it upstairs. And then record the intros for the rest of the Resident Evil series. Because we're almost done with that. And then... after that, I don't know what series we want to do after that. I don't know if I want to do Resident Evil 2 immediately or if I want to do any of the other series that we've recorded since then. Like one of the smaller things, like we could do Darkwood, or I still wanted to edit the paparazzi videos down to like a manageable level that we'd streamed ages ago. Like, and it was like we finished it in 2 streams or something. Yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe if you enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Bunny out.